Ariola?
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
Can you? We are starting immediately. DG is here. He has much on her hands.
Okay, my region chairman.
Yes.
There is a hand raised up. Musa Bolaji Ahmed, do you have a question you want to ask now? Okay, I think we should go on.
No, it was a mistake. I put it down.
Okay, it's all right. Let's go on.
Lion Ariola, can you post the agenda, please, and let's start immediately.
Okay, while we wait for Lion Ariola,
yes, ma'am.
do you have the agenda with you? Can we do the normal things we do before we start any function? She said she's almost home. I'm sure she will join us in the course of the activities. Okay. Let's do our prayers, call to order, and all that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, in the agenda, the first one is our Lion prayer. So can we take it?
You will call to order first now.
Oh, you have to call the meeting to.
You don't call the meeting to order.
Okay, ma. As at exactly 7:35, I call this interaction meeting into order. Yes. So I should knock. I'm knocking the door now. So our Lion prayer, I want us to take it together. Or do I need to appoint any person? No.
That's fine. We'll take it together.
Okay, ma.
When I attend my Lions Club
and break bread at the table,
I give a million
thanks to God to know that I'm able to meet there my fellow man. Relax and play and sing. To hear the speakers of the day,
and to find
thoughts that they bring.
In caring for the
I have a part in caring for
also
the blind.
Let's keep them all in mind. Now, as we do our daily task, pray God we do them greatly. Liberty and intelligence
and will be our nation's safety. Thank you. The next in agenda is the introductions of the Lions present.
You have the welcome address by the region chair now. Your number 2 here is welcome address.
Let me see.
My region chairman.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had network issues. Yes, ma'am.
Please, can you?
I've tried to join with my 2 devices now. I hope I'll be better off online now.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. So, sorry for joining, for going off and on Great Lions. Good evening once again. My name is Lion Ariola Nasiru, and I'll be guiding us through, moderating us through the webinar this evening. And we just had Lion's prayer to kickstart the webinar for this evening. And immediately after that, we have our region chairperson to give us the welcome address to this webinar. So our region chairperson is no other person than a great woman a dear mother, a woman who is passionate about service and Lionism, one who ensures that when a task is given, it is done and done properly. Great Lions, ladies and gentlemen, intending Lions in our midst, please let's welcome our region chairperson, Lion Esther Ajuma Ogo, NLCF, to give us a welcome address. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Regional Secretary, I appreciate the short introduction. Good evening, my DG, Lion Dr. Folashade Oshotomide, PMJF, NLC. My great district GET coordinator, Lion Felicia Obilu, PMGF, NLCF. The cabinet members present, the past region present, chair or zone chair people present. I think I have one, the president, fellow Lions and intending Lion presently. I am glad and privileged as a Region 3 chairperson to welcome you all to this Region 3 interaction session on the benefit of being a Lion, mainly for all the intending Lions and the one ready to join. For the benefit of being a Lion, mainly for all the intending Lions, the one already joined the clubs, membership directors, presidents, members that want to gain more knowledge in Lionism. I hereby present the granted experienced Lion leaders who will impart us this evening with the history of the Lionism, benefit, mission, vision, structure of Lion clubs. Please, I'm glad to introduce these impactful women of Lions that have gone through several trainings, that have good knowledge on the ground to impart onto us. Please, I want us to truly connect attentively, undistracted. If possible, leave your camera on and put your phone on silent. I'm privileged, I'm glad to welcome everyone and to bring these great women of passion in Lionism to commence on our activity of tonight. Thank you so much, and God bless us as we commence.
Thank you so much, dear esteemed region chairperson, Lion Esther, for the great words of encouragement and advice. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, ma'am. So without wasting much of our time, I'd like to recognize the presence of our district governor, Lion Dr. Folashade Oshotomide, who is the first female district governor of our dear District 404A3 Nigeria, and also the second district governor of our district. She's a great leader, a great teacher, a great mentor, one who is everly ready to serve at any time, any day you reach out to her. She's always there for you. Great Lions, join me once again to welcome and recognize our district governor to our region webinar. Our district governor, ma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
You're welcome, ma. Also with us, yes, ma. Also with us here tonight is another great Lion. We have so many great Lions with us this evening, and they are here for us. Our region chair ensure that we have the best of the best tonight. So here with us again is Big Mommy, one Lion that is always there for us, for the Lions Club, not just Region 3, for the entire multiple districts 404 Nigeria. Always ready to serve, a great leader, a great teacher, one who is always ready to impart knowledge and to train new lions. You see, this new Lions orientation seminar is a thing. She's always there. If you learn from her, rest assured that you come out being a fine lion. Great lions, intending lions in our midst. Please let's recognize and welcome in our midst Lion Felicia Ugochi Obilo, PMJF NLCF, our district coordinator for the Global Extension team. You're welcome, ma.
Good evening, Lion. Good evening, Great Lions.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Welcome, ma.
Thank you. Good evening, all.
Also here present with us is another beautiful woman, the next in command to our district governor, our district cabinet secretary, Lion Chinyelu Samuel Johnson. You're welcome very much, ma. We appreciate your presence tonight at our region seminar. Thank you very much for joining us, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ariola. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma. You're welcome.
Good evening, ma. Well, you're welcome, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Also here with us, you know, they say a prophet is not recognized in his or our own hometown, but in our own region here, that one is not true. We're going to recognize our very own district administrator, the engine room behind the district activities and the district functions. No other person than Lion Dr. Franklin Mena Magbebo. My Oga, you're welcome, sir. It's good to have you in our midst.
Good evening,
Thank
everybody.
you,
Good evening, my DG. I never knew I've become a prophet. Thank you, Ariola.
You're welcome.
Good evening, our powerhouse. You are welcome.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma.
also in our midst, we have past region chairpersons, Lion Sylvia Effa, present here. We also have club presidents here. I can cite Lion Imebong. I can also cite, okay, I think that's the one president I've cited so far. As more presidents join us, we recognize them and their club. So
we have
without
Engineer
wasting...
Mejindade too. Engineer Mejindade, Victoria Island Lions.
Victoria Island, okay. I'm not seeing, maybe it's using another name. I'm not seeing it. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Engineer Mejindade. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence here with us. Thank you so much. So without wasting much of our time, we'll quickly commence the first session of our webinar tonight. The first session of our webinar tonight is going to be taken by our very own district governor, Lion Dr. Folashade Shotomide, PMJF NLCF. She will be educating us and guiding us in the vision, the mission, and the structure of Lions Club International. Great Lions, please let's sit back, relax, be attentive. Jot down your questions when you have any. Immediately after the session, which will last for 15 minutes, we would be having question and answer section. So intending Lions and fellow Lions in the house, please be attentive and listen to our great teacher as she takes us on the vision, mission, and structure of Lions Club. My DG, ma, I have the floor, ma.
Thank you so much, Lion Ariola.
Sorry, my DG, before you commence, I would want to please kindly plead that every person's in attendance should have their mic turned off. Please turn on your mic only when you are required to, so that we don't have distractions and interference from your surroundings. Thank you so much. My district governor, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, my region chairperson, my global extension team chairperson, club president here present, my cabinet secretary, I cite you, my GLT, I cite you, Great Lions. I actually would love to know how many newly either inducted or intending Lions we have in the house. Because right now, if you are doing the roll call, I can only see one or two persons that I'm not so familiar with. Maybe if they show their faces, we may know, but we need to know. So I will appreciate if you can go to the chat room and drop a message there if you are an intending Lion, or if you have just newly joined Lions Club, you have just been newly inducted. That will also help us in knowing to what extent we need to take this seminar this evening. I want to thank you for inviting me to be part of the facilitator for this night. And the topic before me is the mission and vision of Lions International. If you are familiar with our code of, what do we call it now? When we want to start our meetings at all times, we go and do the prayers, the code of ethics, the international purposes. And when we are reading all these things, you know, something always comes first. The mission statement of Lions Club says to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through Lions Club. I'll take that again. Mission statement to empower volunteers. We all here, volunteers. If you have not been inducted, you are about to get into that position where, or that level where you can be referred to as a volunteer. So empower volunteers to serve their communities. Communities where your club is established. And then meet humanitarian needs, human needs, encourage peace, promote international understanding through Lions Club. And the vision statement of the Lions Club says Lions Club International is the global leader in community, to be a global leader in community and humanitarian service with a dynamic and diverse membership that is passionate about making a difference. So you realize that the organization has already carved out a niche for herself in terms of what they want to be and what they want to achieve, what they want to stand for, through their mission statements and the vision that they have. To be the global South, #1 in all the world. And that is where we pride ourselves now, that we are the largest humanitarian service organization in the world. We say that with a lot of confidence and boldness because of the achievement by records that the Lions International has brought to us. So our organization is an organization that is not just thinking about today, but is thinking about even the future of everybody. You said True Lions Club. Clubs, because there is need for multiple persons to do multiple things. Like we say, the more, the merrier. And when we come together in large groups and we carry out activities, we are touching lives in different places at the same time, in different ways, but still achieving the main vision that the organization has, and which is to be a global leader in community and humanitarian service with a dynamic and diverse membership that is passionate about making a difference. What are the core values of Lions Club? Our core values include 1, service. Our core values include 1, service. Lions are committed to serving others and making a positive impact in their community. If you have been a Lion, or you have even just indicated interest in being a Lion, and you have been invited here, and if you have attended any of our projects that we organize, you will see that what we do is to make a positive impact in the communities that we find ourselves, where our clubs are established. Another of our value is integrity. Number 2 of our value, integrity. Lions operate with integrity, transparency, and accountability. And that is why we, as a club, we have what we call different, our accounts is open to everybody to see. We have account for project, we have account for administration. And this makes it easier for us to spend and give account of our spending. Transparency, because we are not a secret society. Everything we do in the open. We do our projects in the open for everybody to see. It is not one person that brings down everything, but quite a number of people come together, contribute what they have, and then they will share with people in their community. Leadership. Lions develop and empower leaders to strive to drive positive change. If there is any organization in the world where you give and you receive, it is Lions Club. Lions Club gives you the opportunity to come in full and be fuller. Come in empty and you'll be filled. When you expose yourself and you give yourself training in Lions Club, you become an informed lion, and then you are able to develop yourself personally and also develop your career, develop your family. It is an all-encompassing thing. You cannot be a lion going through the code of ethics, going through our international purposes, and not have a basis of being a good human being. So we developed, our organization developed individuals. I am a testimony to that, because when I came into Lions Club, I only came with my certificates as a graduate in a particular degree or field. I was managing myself. But over time, I've been able to acquire more knowledge with certificates. And I can now tell you I'm a certified Lions Quest teacher trainer. I am a certified FDI member of the faculty of the training school, because I went through the training. In fact, there is one other one I'm gunning for. I pray I get it. I've attempted it. I need to go back and get certified for that position. For that course. So it is always an open ground for you to gain knowledge and for you to get well developed. If you really commit yourself to it and you listen, if you are focused on why you have come to join Lions Club and you are looking out to be a better person, you can be sure of Lions Club building up your leadership skill, honing it very well for you, so much that you be proud in your place of work, in the community you have found yourself, even in your house, because the family will enjoy the fact that you have a good attitude when it comes to dealing with human beings, if you go through our code of conduct. Fellowship is another core value of Lions Club. I've mentioned service, integrity, leadership. Fellowship. Lions foster a sense of community and belonging among members. When we come together and we contribute what we have to help humanity, in the process we laugh, we joke amongst ourselves, we get to know ourselves. And when you don't see the other person, you are looking for that person, you are calling, where are you? You are not here. Some other persons have formed a relationship that cannot be broken, irrespective of, you can just not penetrate, you can't get into their midst and divide them, because they have formed a bond just by coming into Lions Club. Some even extended themselves by carrying their friends along with them into Lions Club, because they want to serve together, and you will see that when you see A, you must see B. That is one thing that Lions Club core values allows. It says, fellowship, Lions foster a sense of communication and belonging among members. Diversity is the next core value of Lions Club. It does not matter what your background is. It does not matter what your qualification is. It does not matter what your religion is. Lions Club allow us to come together and then to work together and serve the community that we have found ourselves. So we celebrate and embrace diversity, promoting inclusivity and equal opportunity. Every one of us here, we are Lions if you have been inducted into Lions Club. If you are yet to be inducted into Lions Club, you are an intending Lion. And we expect that you will visit the clubs that are where you have been invited into. You will have observed 3 activities or 3 meetings. And if you are okay by what you see, then you indicate interest that you want to join the Lions Club. But that being said too, you realize that you have us in different places with different names, different background, different orientation. At times we get to learn one from another, even in the meetings that when we come together. So diversity is a key factor for us in Lions Club. We celebrate diversity. That is, whatever nature, language you speak is not a barrier. Whatever place, wherever you come from, is not a barrier. That you are a human being is what matters to us, and you have a heart to serve. That you have that willingness to contribute and to help the next person to do what she cannot do for himself. I always tell people, I said, the moment you want to help somebody and you realize that you are doing to that person what that person can do for himself, you are not helping the person. It's only when you do something that somebody cannot do for himself, that is when you can say you are helping anybody. And that is what Lionism allows. So our core values are service, integrity, leadership, fellowship, and diversity. And when you look at our structure on Lions Club, there are people in the place of leadership to lead, to direct, to guide, to supervise, to monitor, to encourage. You have us all in different places like that. And that is why you hear when we say somebody is a global extension team chairperson, someone is a global leadership team chairperson, somebody is a global action. Okay, no, the global action is a bigger one. It encompasses of every other person. Global membership team chairperson. All these people that you hear have as chairperson, they come together to help the individuals that are in Lions or in the environment to carry out the activities to the best of their abilities. The GLT will help you with training. They will bring, that's why we have Lions Learning Lounge. We have it in our district where we study every 3rd Wednesday of the month. A guest speaker is brought up, and then they expose us to all the beautiful things that we probably do not know so much of. And then you become a better person, an informed person, because somebody has come to share knowledge with you. So we have a lot of people in position, but the way we are structured, we have internal board of directors. In a particular club, in a particular club, Lions Club, we have the board of directors that oversees Lions Club International and Global Understand. Now, the next speaker is going to be telling us about the certain stages and different levels that we have. But you know, the structure and the governance of an association is peculiar to that association. And for Lions Club, it starts from our international president, from the international president, the board of directors in the hierarchy, before it now comes down to the districts. The districts are under the international bodies, and then we work with our own club presidents and we spread our tentacles just like that. So while the international bodies of directors oversees the Lions Club International Global Operations, the district governors, of whom I am one of those now in the multiple districts in Nigeria, what we do is to lead the local districts and oversee club operations. That is our basic business. What is happening in this club? Are they serving humanity? Are they reporting the activities? Are they all happy serving, being a lion? And it goes on like that. That is what we do. Then when you leave that level, you come to the club officers. In a particular club, you have the club president. With the club president, we have is our own club officers that work with him or her throughout the 1 year that he's going to stay in the office. And so the structure comes just like that. So from the international body to the district and then to the club. Just like you can compare it with what they teach us in government, the federal, the state, and the local governments. So that way we penetrate into every areas where we have to get into to spread the gospel of Lionism and bring to people into the right state of mind that they ought to be by supporting them where they need support, providing for them where we can, and ensuring that everybody is happy around us. Our membership is diverse in nature. I have already said that. We don't always say maybe Yoruba Lions Club, Igbo Lions Club, Hausa Lions Club. We are not tribalistic. We don't bring that into Lions Club. In Lions Club, when we're at our meeting, we don't even discuss politics. We don't discuss the religion. It is there in our code of ethics. It is something that everybody that is a lion or want to be a lion, we have to imbibe, look into it, and try to work his or our way into blending into those code of ethics. So the benefit and opportunity for growth is always there, for services there. So the members have their benefits. I'm going to leave some of this into our GET speak upon. So our membership does give us the opportunity for personal growth. Like I've explained, I've used myself as a case study, how I came into Lions Club knowing very little. And right now I can boldly say that my leadership skill has been polished and made to be better than made me better than I was before I joined Lions Club. Diversity and inclusion. Like I said, Lions Club International value diversity and we promote inclusion among members. You are part of us. We are one family. We are a community. We are a big family of almost 1.4 million persons. I mean, all over the world, in over 200 countries. We are a very big body. You are just more than what your single self. If you are a lion, you have a family of 1.4 people in your own as yourself when you are counting, because you have your membership number. So that is a plus for you that yes, I belong to Lions Club International. I'm a member of 1.4 million people serving humanity. It's a very, very great thing to be or to say one to ourselves. And when it comes to women in Lions, Lions like to empower women, and then they allow us to take leadership position within the Lions organization. So it is not just a man affair, neither is it a woman affair. But as a woman, you have the opportunity to lead. You have the opportunity to chair a particular team. To lead, it is not limited to the men folks. Okay, so also we take time to celebrate ourselves. We take time, the national office celebrates us, celebrate ourselves because we are human beings and we also need to be happy. So like for Lions, it is just the best thing that you can ever be. Being a lion is just the best thing to me that you can ever be. It's one association that gives you opportunity to strive and be who you desire to be. You can get to any position. You might be an intending lion today, and in another 10 years, you could be the district governor. That is how it is structured. You could be international president or international director in another 15 years. Once you apply your mind to it, it's something that is achievable. And when you can put smile on people's faces, then it gives you a great joy. And so coming to the conclusion of my time or the active assignment given to me today to talk about the mission and the vision of Lions Club. And I've just said to you that the mission of Lions Club includes we volunteers serving our community, meeting humanitarian needs, and encouraging peace, promoting international understanding through Lions Club. It is very, very simple. Once you are able to digest it, you are able to flow. And our mission statement says Lions Club International to be the global leader in community and humanitarian service. Global leader, being the best. And that is where we are now, and we intend to maintain with a dynamic and diverse membership. Dynamic, we have the youth, we have the age, we have the middle age, and then we give opportunity for those that are young to come up, and that's where we have our Leos and our Leos and our Alpha Leos. Okay, and I've mentioned 5 areas of our core values: integrity, fellowship, leadership, diversity, and most importantly, service to humanity. Thank you for listening to me tonight. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DG. Thank you for the wonderful session. It was very educative. Even I myself got to learn and grab a few things from it. And I'm so glad to be a part of this session tonight. Thank you so much, DG, for the educative session. I believe all of us on the call, all of us online tonight, I've learned one thing or the other, and I've grabbed one thing or the other. And attending Lions in our midst, I want to believe that you've been attentive throughout this session, and you've jotted down your questions. So in the next 1 minute, I'll be asking us to, raise up our hands. Please, I hope we all know how to use the emoji to raise our hands on the app. So I would appreciate if you have any question, please raise up your hand now, and I'll recognize you. You unmute your mic, ask your question, and our DG and other Lions in the household would answer your question. Okay, we have one hand up. So while we wait for more hands to come up, I'd like to recognize the presence of our district global GLT, our district GLT coordinator, Lion Joyce Akpata, who joined us as our DG was anchoring a session. Lion Joyce, ma, you're welcome, ma. It's great to have you in our midst. I also like to recognize the presence of one of our zone chairpersons for Region 3, Lion Shino Agbeluyi. You're welcome, sir. Also, I would like to recognize the presence of Lion Akiosho Peace David, also a zone chairperson from Region 7 or 8, I believe. You're welcome, sir. We also have Lion Ade Fugabi Shakirat, immediate past president, Ikorodu Metro Lions Club. Okay, I believe. Yes. All right, so let's have the question from Wosama Blessing. Wosama Blessing, please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, please, and go ahead.
Osama
Blessing, please.
Your mic is muted. We can't hear you.
You may need to continue.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, my Dijima. Okay, Any other question? It's only one hand that I'm seeing up. Is it that all the DG just said to us is we all understand? We don't have any question.
My hand is up. This is Lion Kenneth. My hand is up. Probably you're not saying it.
Oh, okay, sir. It's not
Kenneth,
showing,
I
but go
think you
ahead, sir.
dropped your hand
Kenneth, your hand
somehow.
is not up.
Go.
You are hiding your fingers.
You can go ahead, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm so grateful to be part of this club. I really don't have a question, only to appreciate what you people are doing. And I must say that what you do aligns with what I'm already doing on a personal level. So I want to say that I'm very happy to be part of this club, and whatever I can do to assist the club to achieve their aims and goals, I will do. I am happy to be here. I have no question because I've attended a couple of meetings with the club people, like two meetings. I've been there, and I really love what you are doing. And what you do, I must say, aligns with what I'm already doing on personal grants. So I'm happy to be part of you, and may God bless us all to be able to push this to the next level. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. We appreciate. Thank you, sir. So in the absence of any other question, so we'll move straight to the second part of tonight's webinar, which is the session that will be learning on the history and the benefits of Lions Club International. This session will be anchored by no other person than a great lion. I already introduced that earlier. I'm going to introduce that. A great lion in our midst, Lion Felicia Obilo, who will be taking us through the history and benefits of Lions Club International. Mama, the floor is yours, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you, Ariola.
Thank you.
My district, all Lion leaders, I greet everyone. Lionessa, I thank you for the opportunity to be here today. She has given me only 20 minutes. Yeah, she has given me only 20 minutes to just touch on the history. The district governor has made my job very, very easy because she has spoken about most of the things I would have spoken about. So I will just touch briefly on the history, then we'll get to the most important part, which is the benefits of being a lion. Like she said, we are the largest service organization in the world. So if you're an intending lion or you're already a new lion, you are in very, very good company. We have over 50,000 clubs scattered all over the world. So just like MTN, we're everywhere you go. So Lions Club was started by a salesman who is who we know as our founder. His name, I'm not going to say was because we're still talking about his name. Well, his name is Lion Melvin Jones. He was a salesman that, you know how salesmen do in those days. When they finish their work, they gather together and they share drinks and they share jokes, you know. So one day he asked them, why do we have to do this? This money we're spending here in this bars, we can pull it together, and at the end of every month, we can go to somewhere and do one service to humanity. So his friends bought into the idea and they started doing it. That was how Lions Club was born. And today, we have over 1.4 million members scattered all over, in over 207 countries. This thing happened in 1917. But Lions Club came to Nigeria in 1964 through a man that we all know, Lion Williams, Akintola Williams. Akintola Williams is who we know as the Doyin Lion, which is the #1 lion. He brought Lions Club to Nigeria. And the first club in Nigeria we call Doyin, Lagos Doyin. Actually, I don't think there should be more than one Doyen club in a country, but in Nigeria, we have a couple. But Lagos Doyen is the first Lions club in Nigeria. They're still there. They still function very well, and they're all very renowned gentlemen. Now, what we do as Lions, in the New Lions Service, we come together, we pull our resources together under a credible platform that is called Lions Club to do what we will ordinarily do as Lions. There are so many things you can do with your money, but most times when you serve humanity, find that it is very, some people ask, what is in it for me? Well, I will tell you what is in it for me. What is in it for me is that anytime I do something that doesn't benefit me directly, I feel happy. And I know that is the same for everybody. When you do something that you know that you may never get thanks for, then you know that you are, and you're happy about it, that means that you're a lion. Now, Lions Club in 1925, a young girl in 1925 asked Lions to appoint themselves Knights of the Blind. That is why our main focus is fighting preventable blindness. But that is not the only thing we do. We have 8 global causes. That is 8 things that's what we do, but we are not limited to that. That is just what we do. We fight, we do diabetes. I would like this past November was Diabetes Month. We do awareness. We do a massive awareness. We do free screenings. We invite people to come and talk about, I am living with diabetes. So for me, it is very personal. Most people who are living with diabetes, most of them don't even know their status. So what we do is we go into all nooks and crannies and try to talk to people about diabetes and teach them how to take care of themselves. We also do awareness on childhood cancer. We do humanitarian things. We do activities on protecting our environment, like planting trees. Every month we have a particular activity we do. We empower our youths. Most times we find that our youths run around, but what we gather them together and we empower them, train them. A particular club trains at least 30 youth every year on computer programming. And it has become for them a legacy project. They do it every year. So what we do basically is to serve humanity. Our motto is we serve, because what we do is just to serve humanity. And that is what makes us happy. That is why we are Lions. When people ask, what do you do? What is in it for you? Whenever somebody says to me, what is in it? I know that person is not a lion. That person, I have friends who I know will never be lions. Everybody has friends, and you know those who will be lions and those who will never be lions. When somebody wants to know what is in it for them, you know that they're not going to be good lions. However, there are benefits to being a lion. For me, I've been a lion for over 20 years, and I've met some people in my course of serving humanity that I may never have met if I did not join Lions Club. And today they are my very good friends. They are my family. There are some people that I gel with. I met them in Lionism. And that is one of the things that happens. That's one of the benefits of Lions Clubs. We make friends and we remain friends. It's not just friends, that you just meet now and you forget. Like the DG said, some of us bring our friends into Lionism and we bond better. We make a difference in our communities and around the world because we just simply serve. Lions Club is a community-based association, which means that you have to find a locality where you will be serving. I live in Antony Village. In Antony Village, you have about 4 clubs because Antony Village is a big community. We had only 1 club and we realized that we were not serving the community well. We were focusing on one area. So we now bifurcated and distributed ourselves. So each part of Antony has a particular section of Antony that they cater to. Because Lions Club is a community association, they know you. It's a community-based association. Your community, they know you because you serve. Anywhere I go in Anthony, people, oh, look at that lion. People know me because of what we do. And we just don't come and take an activity. We talk to the community to find out what is it that they need for us to do. We do what we call needs assessment. We go to the leaders of the community, to the CDAs, we ask them, what is your need? Because if a community needs a borehole and you build them a big library, it's of no use to them because maybe they have a library already. Or maybe they need for you to create an access road for them, and you decide that what you want to do is to build them a borehole when they already have a lot of it. So we conduct what we call needs assessments in our community before we embark on any activity. Every lion is a leader. You have an opportunity to hone your leadership skills because of all the trainings that they do. Lions Club is very big on trainings. When even before you become, when you become a Lion, you have your ID number, you can log into the Lions Learning Center and get trained on any topic that you find appealing for free. For free. And there are other opportunities to build your capacity. Lions Club, every lion is a potential leader because, you know, we have Lions Club leadership is only for 1 year. The district governor that just spoke to you, by next year, somebody else will take over as a district governor because it is only 1 year. Nobody has a patent on leadership, so we want to make it go around so that everybody will know, will be able to use their leadership skills. That is another benefit of being a lion. It encourages you to be a citizen of your community. Because you serve your community without personal benefits, everybody knows you. When there is a need in the community, the first person they think about is you. When you get to that point in your community, where when there is a need, they say, go and talk to those people there, they are lions. You see them wearing yellow jackets, walking around, go and talk to them. You learn every day and you are encouraged to keep learning. The most important thing that we do in Lions Club, people think we don't have fun. We have fun. As we serve, we have fun. We serve the community, we serve the needy, and we serve ourselves. When a lion has a need, lions are there to support that lion. And we have a lot of fun when we go to our conventions. Before I became a lion, I had never gone to anywhere but the East and Lagos. But because since I became a lion, I've gone to every part of Nigeria. There's no part of Nigeria I have not touched. And it's because of Lionism. So you find that Lionism takes you around, makes you know your country and other countries too. So we have a lot of fun. We develop our social skills. See, some people, before they became lions, they were either timid or they just don't know how to communicate with people. Lions Club will force you to become social, to be able to reach out. Your social skills will be developed without you even knowing it. In the club, when somebody says that when your president says that you're quiet, you like to sit at the bar, that is when your president will point you out and give you something to do. And that is how you become a better person socially. The thing for me, what Lions Club has really done for me is that it has helped me sharpen my public speaking skills. We used to have a lion a couple of years ago that couldn't stand in public to say anything. Well, anytime you tell her to say anything, she'll start crying because she had this stage fright. She cannot come out. Once there are 2, 3, 4 people, she's already crying. She said, please, please. And she was married with children. But we started forcing her, to talk during club meetings. We'll bring her out to say something. Gradually, she began looking forward to it. And eventually she chartered a club and became a club president. And she did very well. Why? Because she was given an opportunity to sharpen her public speaking skills and made to be able to talk in front of people without being afraid. Lions will travel the world. We travel the world, we meet other lions and we share ideas. Most people come to Lions because they think the Lions Club is a travel agent. No, Lions Club is not a travel agent. Before you can actually go for an international convention, you must have been served diligently for 2 years. And you will be seen to be somebody who came to serve, not coming to travel. If anybody is selling Lions Club to you with that you're going to travel, run, because it will not happen unless you have served diligently and the leadership recognizes you as somebody who has come to serve, not somebody who has come to just travel. Anywhere you go as a Lion, you will find help. For lack of time, I won't tell you all the things. See, your lapel pin, when you wear that lapel pin, let me tell you just one story. There was a day I was on the bridge, my car broke down. My driver was not, I was driving myself. So I was wearing my pin. A car drove past, saw my Lion sticker on my car. The man parked, came back with his driver, said in Lionism, I said, we serve. And then I knew I was home. She said, what is the matter? I said, I don't know. He said, where do you live? I said, I live in Anthony. He said, okay, would you trust my driver to bring your car back? I said, yes. He said, okay. He told the driver to call his mechanic, took me in his car, brought me home to my house, and told me that I should not worry, that the driver will bring my car back. By about 10:45 p.m., the driver brought my car because he said I should give him my address and my number. But the driver, I never met the man before, but just the sticker he saw, he just took me as one of his own. That is what Lions do. So anywhere you go in this world, in this country, if you run into any issues that you need help, there is always a Lion. My family thought I was just wasting my time until my son was posted to Lauren for NYSC. And he got there. It was the Lions in Ilorin that made his stay, that made his service here so wonderful. And that changed the idea of Lionism to my family, because this my son, he just came back from overseas. He didn't know anywhere. He was posted to Ilorin. They were saying we should. I said, no, I'm not going to change. He should go to Ilorin. And because of Lions there, they wanted to, no, it's not even, we have 6, then we had 4 districts, now we have 6 districts. There was even somebody from a different district, that helped him out. So when you're a Lion, there are so many benefits. You cannot quantify. There are some things that money cannot buy. Lions Club, we have a foundation, the LCIF, Lions, our LCIF it's a foundation. That foundation is for humanitarian purposes. And what Nigeria has benefited so much, it was started, I think it was in 1968. And since that time up to now, they have disbursed about $700 million for humanitarian purposes. And Nigeria has benefited so much. The very first time I heard about Lions Club, I was just out of school, and they said that Lions Club gave Nigeria $12,000. That was years ago, to fight onco psoriasis. That's river blindness. I was then. I didn't even then. All we knew was Rotary, because they were making noise. Lions were not making noise. That's a foundation. You will contribute 1,000 to become a fellow, a Melvin Jones fellow. But that 1,000 is made easy. You can pay $50 every month. You can pay $100. You pay it conveniently. When you complete your 1,000, you get your pin, and it's a very prestigious group. Being a Melvin Jones fellow in Lions Club is very prestigious. Everywhere you go, everywhere Lions gather, they tell you to stand, recognize you, because you are the oil that makes the wheels of the Lions Club run. So for the Lions who are here, who are not already Melvin Jones fellow, I will encourage you to start your contribution. Before you know it, there's somebody I know that it took her like 7 months. She didn't even know when she completed. So it is something that I will encourage everybody who is a lion and those who are intending lions to join. I have 20 minutes, but let me leave you with these final thoughts. So what they become words, and your words become actions, and your actions, they become your habits, and your habits, they become your character. And your character basically is who you are, is the totality of who you are. If you live your life, my mother told me something, that the life I have is not a privilege, it's not a right, that it is a privilege. So the fact that I'm the one giving, it is a privilege, it is not a right. It could be reversed. So when you find yourself, you are able to serve humanity. If you continue serving humanity, it becomes a way of life for you. And when you are a lion, serving humanity has to be a way of life. I don't know if I've made any sense to you, but what I want you to do now is to ask me any questions you have about the benefits, about the history, or about any other thing you want to know about being a lion. In the next couple of minutes, I'm sure we actually have 1 minute, but I'm sure that the region chair can extend it to like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes for you to questions. So I'm ready to take your questions now. Okay, does it mean that everybody actually understood what both the district governor and myself, what we have said? This is supposed to be, she told me it was going to be an interactive session. It's not a training. It's not even a seminar. It's an interactive session where you ask questions, or we can now ask you questions. If you don't want to ask, maybe we can ask you questions. So this is supposed to be, yes, okay.
Okay, we have some newly inducted and intending lions who have indicated in the comment section their names. I would like to recognize them and also urge them to ask questions, please. Lion Musa Bolaji Ahmed, newly inducted lion of the Bobo Platinum Lions Club. Oluwakemi Ayeni, an intending lion. Boluwaji Pokuola, intending lion. Beatrice Brimo, intending lion. Lion Kenneth Omogbelego, he just joined the Lions Club too. Emmanuel Obarike, an intending lion too. So I believe there are more intending lions here. Please, if you're an intending lion or you just joined the Lions Club in the last 1 year, please kindly indicate, write your name in the comment section and the club you joined or the club you intend to join. And please feel free to ask questions. This is an interactive session, just like our great lion and Felicia Obilo just mentioned. It's not just to come and listen. Any question that you feel or anything that you feel you are not clear about, you need more insight on about the Lions Club, please just raise your hand and we'll recognize you. Okay, there is an unnamed device here, iPhone. The hand is up. Please just unmute, tell us your name and the club you're a part of. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Boluwaji Pokuola, intending lion. Thank you, DG, for the presentation. It's really impactful. My question is, I've seen and I've heard successes regarding Lions Club. My major question is, what could have been major challenges in actually delivering the humanitarian service in the community? Thank you.
Was that question directed to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to know the challenges?
Yes.
Of being a lion or of the Lions Club?
Of delivering humanitarian service to the
Okay.
community.
Okay.
And how that has always been solved.
Okay. The challenges really is funds. See, we need more people. We need more people to do this thing we're doing. We need a lot more people. And people are not joining. Right now in Nigeria, the problem is funds. Everybody, most of the region chairs and the zone chairs are telling me that people are saying that the country is not smiling, that the economy is not true. Economy is not smiling, but we still have to do humanitarian work. We still have to serve humanity. It's not easy. It's not easy, we know, but it's something that has to be done. So the challenges we have serving humanity is we need a lot more hands and we need a lot more funds. And more people means also more ideas, new ideas, and more funds to do what we're supposed to do. When we have our investitures, like
Zoom meeting.
This period, visitor period from August up until maybe January. Presidents raise money to carry out their activities. So most times what happens is that when they raise the money, you find that people Nigerians no longer, they're no longer generous. You can't blame them. Like they said, the economy is not smiling, but you can no longer blame. But what I'm saying is that what we are doing has to be done. So the challenges basically is funds. And most times when you're having an activity, if it's a medical activity, for instance, if you're having a cancer awareness program, people don't like you. People tell you, God forbid, that is not for me. That if they come for it, that it means that they feel that it could happen to them. The easiest activity we do is eye activity because we give out free reading glasses. People want to do that. People want to come for that. So those are the challenges that I know that I have encountered. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to make a contribution to that, what Lion Nobilo just shared with us. For a new lion coming into Lions Club, the challenges that you may face might be in the fact that you have to attend meetings once a month if you are not the type that sits or attend meetings like that. And then you have to go for a service where a lot of people are there and you are expected also to participate in it. Some people don't like crowd, but if you are a lion and you are serving, at one point or the other, you will have to manage crowd. That might be a challenge for few people. So the challenges will vary. It depends on who you are, your previous, should I say your day-to-day activities before you join Lions Club. And it is you that will note the difference. We know the challenges that you probably could have, aside from the one that our GET has mentioned. So it is one thing for you to come in. For example, when I joined Lagos Achievers Lions Club, my first meeting there, I met very few people. They were less than 5. And I was wondering why somebody would invite me to come to a club where the members are not in attendance. And from day one, I asked question, where are the members? Because I saw the previous minutes and they were more than those that were there. So where are the other ones? And they told me, well, they didn't give me their numbers. I want to meet all of them. And I started following up with them. So your own lifestyle might be one thing that when you get in there, you may need to adjust, because it depends on if you don't find your like mind in the club where you find yourself, that might be a challenge to you. So that's why we always say that for you to join a club, you must visit the club for a minimum of 3 times. See if you have like mind, see if you can flow in that group of people that you want to associate with as a member of that particular club. So your failure to do that might affect your experience too soon, either positively or negatively, because every group has their own dynamic nature, dynamic, let me just say that dynamic nature. So that the group have come together, you may get there and find out that, oh, is there any other group? Maybe the class of people you're expecting are not there. Yes, somebody will tell you there are no class. There are classes in all the world. In this world, there are classes. It's always better for you to find yourself in a place where you will be comfortable. So you're not attending meetings and just accepting the membership of the club might be a challenge to you when you now eventually create time to be at that meeting. And in the community, you may also have a challenge if you are offering services that the community do not need. Nobilo has mentioned that. Somebody in a place where they have public water, you go there, you say you want to give them borehole water. It's a waste of, or where an estate where everybody has a borehole in his or her own compound, and you now want to go and put one borehole in the front of their gate. Who is going to fetch the water? So there is need for you to do need assessments before you say you want to carry out an activity in such an area. So little things like that will be coming up. It will not just be once. It will just be coming up gradually. And then if you are the type that just feel when you come in, you will just pay that dues once. And then they now ask you another year, okay, it's another year, everybody pay their dues. And we'll be wondering which dues. If you don't get the proper information like we are doing tonight, sharing information with you, if you don't have the proper information, it might be a challenge to you as you progress in your Lions journey. Because this Lions Club, for us that have joined, it is a journey. We have stories to tell of where we started from, where we are, and where we are hoping to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you, my DG, ma. Thank you, Lion Felicia below, for the wonderful answer, very explanative answer to the question by one of our intending lions. My intending lions, are you satisfied? Is that okay by you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Okay, someone is saying she has a question.
My question is,
please, ma, can you just give your name and the club you intend to join, or if you're already a member, let's know the club. Thank
okay, my name is Chisom, and I'm an intending member. So I intend to join the club, the one at Yaba.
Okay, ma, go ahead.
That's the Leo. So my question is, for the 3 times we have to attend the meeting to see how, or to then decide if we still want to join. Is there an attendance? Okay. Is there an attendance to maybe to that, so that to keep record of our attendance? And also I wanted to know if there'll be maybe a WhatsApp group chat where the intending members will be guided, so maybe we'll be in a platform where we can get information. Thank you.
Okay, that's a very good question. Thank you very much. Definitely, you should be, once you indicate interest and you attend the 3 meetings, there's always attendance. They record you as a visitor. Most clubs, like my club, will add you to our platform so you can hear you can see what is going on. Some clubs don't. They might just form another, if there are a couple of you, they might just put you in a different platform with the president and the secretary of the club and maybe the membership director. They put you in a chat, a platform where they can be giving you information. Definitely, and you can ask whoever sponsors you, that is the person that invited you to come and join Lions Club, will be able to answer any questions that you have. If they're not able to, they can ask questions and revert to you. So every information you need is at your fingertips. You call the person that sponsored you, they'll be able to help you with the information that you need. Does that answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Intending Lion Chisom. It's good to have you here. Any other question, please? Intending Lions, please let us speak up. This is the opportunity you have to learn more, to know more about the Lions Club. Please let's speak up. Some of us just, okay, KSA, your hand is up. Kindly unmute and ask your question. But before you do, please, Great Lions, check the chat room. There's a link that has been posted there for you to fill the attendance for this webinar. So kindly click on the link to take you to a Google form sheet. Fill it to take you nothing less than 30 seconds to fill and then submit. Thank you. KSA, please go ahead with your question.
Okay, yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Adedeji Kolawole. I'm from Yaba Centenary. My questions is, can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry,
we can.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask, have you ever gone through a project? I know, of course, this is a humanitarian service platform. I don't know whether we've seen a situation whereby we want to do a project and government official, government agency, they are trying to stop us from doing a particular project. In such a case, what do we expect to do? Because I know there's some agency that to even do a particular project in a particular community, you need to face a lot of headache. So I don't know whether the same thing is applicable to Lions Club if they are doing any project in any community, and how do they go about it? Thank you.
Okay, because I've had an experience with this, let me attempt to see if I can answer this question for you. I'm sure my district governor will be able to answer it better. My club, the first club, that's the club that I was also a charter member of the club, Anthony Village Simon Lions Club. We built a school for Lagos State. Well, we renovated the school. It was a dilapidated school, so we knocked it down and started from scratch. So when we started, we went to LED, to Lagos State Education Department. They said we should give them the money that we want to use, that they have specifications. First of all, they made it difficult for us to see the education secretary, the person in charge. It took us about 4 months before we were able, we actually reloaded the man. We had to block him somewhere. And the man didn't even know anything about it. He never asked anybody to collect money from us. So when I told him what the problem was, he said that what they should do is to give us the specifications, then that they should be coming to supervise. That, but if we want them to say, no, we don't have money. We take money from public and we do this in direct labor. We're not giving any contract to anybody. We do it directly. So eventually, when the man now gave them the instruction, they now came and told us that, okay, that we should now, they told us that they made it impossible. But we were able to work with them at every step of the way. We were able to work with them. With the first doors we bought, they said no, that it was the wrong doors. It's not the one that they used. That we said, okay, no problem. Somebody now donated doors to us, and they said, okay, they're fine, that they can use that. We can put that. The paints said, no, this is not the correct paints. They were at every step of the way. They were making that we should just give them the money to go and buy it from their supplier. We said, no, tell us who is the supplier. We'll go and buy from them. You see, and most times when it's a humanitarian organization, they are very uncomfortable, because they don't know who you know. Okay, if it's an individual, yes, they can make it difficult. But I know that if it is an international association like ours, they can try, but usually they will fail. All you need to do is talk, just be nice to them, but be firm with what you want. Will they try to stop you? Yes, they will. They will try to tell you that, no, it is government that is supposed to do this, that you should just donate money to government and have government. At a point, we even went to see the deputy governor because it became so terrible that we said, okay, look at us here trying to do something for you and you're making it difficult. Eventually, they allowed us. Even to get them to come and supervise became difficult because they were not getting anything out of it. So I think what usually happens is that if it is an association like Lions Club, it will be difficult for them to say, no, you cannot do that. We did a road in Anthony, an access road to join the express. When they were giving us problems, somebody told us that no, that this is a federal road, that it goes into the express, that they don't have jurisdiction. So we went to the Ministry of the rights people, the Ministry of, I think it was transport. So they gave us a letter that we put in front of the one where the taxi people stay. We put it there so that anytime they will look at it and they know that we have permission to do it. So if you know the right thing to do, you will always get what you want to do done. That's what I'm saying. So maybe my DG has something else to add.
Okay, thank you very much, my chairperson. I was logged out briefly, but I heard a larger part of what you shared with our intending lion. Now, another thing to do is, if you want to do anything that involves the government's parastatals, maybe that's the word they use, maybe it is the school, the hospital, or anything at all, there will be need for you to first go to the ministry where they exist. Go to their ministry, write a letter telling them what you want to do. Don't start or just barging on them and say you want to do this. There are rules guiding all the institutions of the government, either at the local level or at the state level. So once you meet that one, if it has to do with the school, you have to go to the Ministry of Education. I want to remember this. There's a board. There's always a suburb. There is a suburb that you need to write to. Well, you must carry them along. You cannot do it. You can't just walk into the school premises and do something. You must carry the school authority along. The school authority will direct you on how to get permission on what you want to do. And once they see the genuinity of what you want to do, they should allow it. We did a project recently in my club. It was renovation of their canteen, of a school canteen, military primary school in Obalende. Before we could do the renovation, we had to get permission. Despite the fact that they see that it is bad, you cannot just go there and do it. Government will want to do it when they are ready. And if they are not ready, you can't just go in there and do it. So somebody needs to know that something is going on somewhere. And it's all because of the bad names that we have given ourselves in our country. Just like Nobilo just shared their own experience of saying, bring the money, we want to do this thing. They don't see the genuinity of what we are doing. Some of it, they think that we are even politicians that want to come and do that one now to attack the person in office or something. So just go through the proper procedures, follow up with them at the ministry or the local government, let them buy into what you want to do. And if they say no, then you look elsewhere. Though you don't need to really make a fuss, but just look elsewhere. When they see that you have even done it elsewhere and you did a fantastic job, they'll be the one to come and beg you to be coming back, that they are sorry. But once you get the permission, it will be easy for you to do whatever you want to do. The last project we did in that school, when we were going to commission I just told my IPP, I said, why don't we just feed a few number of children? We've renovated their canteen, okay. Now let's just feed a little of them. And we know we cannot carry food down to the school. We cannot cook from our own house and take it to the school. We had to give money to the school cook to cook the food and dish it the way they used to dish it as the children would buy it. We actually pay per plate for the children. And because they were the one that cooked the food, it was not a challenge at all to run it. Okay, so you have to go by their own rules and regulations, and then they will welcome you. I hope that also helped. Thank you.
Sorry, so sorry, just like a follow-up question. I quite understand and appreciate the answer, but it's just like an advice. I don't know if possible, because if you look at the two experience shared by our madams, we noticed, or we know that I know I could imagine it won't be that easy, and if there's no ruggedity or tolerance, some people might have probably decide not to do a particular project. Is it not possible, probably, for the Lions Club to have like a board, like a licensing board, that will do all this to be like interfere between the clubs and probably the government agencies, so that some people will not be discouraged from doing a particular project? Because if you continue to try and you face some obstacle in a particular school, and you go to another school, you face the same problem, you might be, how will I call it? You might be discouraged. So I think, I don't know, it's just like a suggestion. Maybe they need to look at if there's if it's a small board that can be formed, so that it will be like a liaison board between any project that anybody wants to do and the government agency, so that it will be a little bit easier for the project or the work to go seamless, rather than everybody facing a particular project, start begging, start going to each ministry or each agency day by day. It's just like a suggestion. I don't know. That's what I just feel. Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you so much. That's a good one. And that's where we talk about this diversity. You know, when we are together like this, we get ideas also. It's a very good idea. It is something that can be worked out. And this, what you have said now, for it to be established, it has to be passed. Just like normal thing, the cabinet officers will hold meetings. We have cabinet meetings, we have delegates meetings where matters like this are being tabled. And when they are tabled like that and it's being ratified, accepted, then they can create such a board, you know, because we all have constitution and bylaws that are guiding us. So once we agree that, okay, this is going to make it easier, and we're able to convince the Lions, the cabinet officers and everyone, then it's something that will be taken up. But may I also advise also that your own club as a club can actually have amongst your cabinet officers people or persons that can do what you have just said. Among them within the club that you are about joining. When you sell that idea to them, like in our own club, we already know how to go about it. It was the first time that was an issue. After that, we never had any challenge again, because we now know, okay, this is what we are supposed to do if we must do this. And so we go to them first to seek their approval, even before we come back to the club to tell the club, these are the things we want to do. We will have done all our own works and all that. So when they are appointing officers in the club, those are the kind of positions that officers can be voted in for. And that will help, because somebody somewhere in the club will be able to do something. And if it cannot be done by anybody in the club, you can also approach your zone chairperson. The zone chairperson can also call on the region chairperson, and the region chairperson can seek the district governors or, support. For example, I remember that some other persons have said, we want to write a letter to so we need the district letterhead to give the letter some recognition. And they got it, and they took it down and got what they wanted, from the people that they needed it from. So it is always can be within the club, can be within the districts. So we will explore it as you have shared with us. And thank you. You see why we want you to join us. You have brought in a new idea. More people, more ideas, and more hands to serve humanity. Thank you so much, KSA.
Thank you so much, District Governor, for the prompt answer. Thank you so much also, Lion Felicia below, for the answer. KSA, thank you so much for your question. And thank you so much for your words of advice and your suggestion. We'll note it down and we'll see how we can go about it. You heard from the DG. So we'll look into it and weigh the options properly. Thank you so much. Do we have any more questions? There's room for just one more. Just one more question. And if there's none, we like the DGLT, Lion Joyce. I hope she's still here. Okay, I think she dropped already, maybe our network.
Ariola, may I suggest something? We have some new intending lions and new lions here. And
Yes,
we might want to, let them give us a closing remark. This should show to us what they have benefited from us here. I think so. It's just a suggestion. Let's hear from them a closing remark that can let us know if what we have done tonight is impactful on them, if they gain something, and they even want us to do more things to support them, to make their journey to Lionism.
Okay, ma. Thank you so much, my DG, ma. The suggestion is well received, and we'll go in that line, ma. So we're already rounding up, like I said. So in a bit to round up, we would like our intending lions to say one or two things about this seminar tonight. And if your expectations were met with this seminar, if you want us to do more, how is
It seems Lion Ariola is logged out.
Yes, let us know how well we can serve you better, and we're all ears. So in no particular order, please just unmute your mic one after the other. Unmute your mic one after the other and address us. Thank you. Intending lions.
Okay.
Mr. Saeed Gabi.
Okay.
KSA, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm so sorry for actually joining very late. I was in another official meeting at my workplace. So though I didn't get the full gist, but of course, from the little that I've learned from Lions Club, I think is a good one. And I know that I stand to benefit a lot from the club. It should be a win-win. Why I try to put in my best to make sure that I serve humanity. I should be able to gain a lot from Lions, which I've already have gathered one or two knowledge outside my original scope. So for me, it's a good one. I believe and I know I won't regret joining this club. But I don't know. I can say this meeting is recorded. I'm so sorry if it can be shared, especially for few of us that joined very late, if possible. But if not, maybe we need to last with different blocks or different zone so that we can get another lowdown of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let me reply to that your question. I don't know if you're among, I have your name, that I created a platform for all the intending lion that I got their names. But if you're not on that Intending Lion platform, I will add you and I will post this evening program for you to is recorded for you to play it and listen to everything again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma.
Your
Thank
name
you, ma.
again,
Evening churches.
your full name again.
Adedeji Kolawole is my name.
Adedeji, okay.
Take note of
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Please give me your phone. Okay. Your phone number. Can you please?
I'll forward it to you.
Yes, it's in the attendance list.
Okay. Oh, the attendance. Okay, thank you. We'll handle that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Lion Kolawole, thank you so much. Mr. Said Dabiri, can we hear from you? Are you a new lion? That name doesn't ring the bell. Please kindly, you're already unmuted, so just address us. Let's hear your review in just 2 minutes.
In Lionism,
Reserve.
in Lionism, yeah. Actually, I am very sorry I joined a little bit late. Then, in the middle of the training, I also struck out because of my data. I'm just coming back now. So, like the last speaker said, if it will be highly appreciated if we can have the recorded version. But notwithstanding, I think I got 1 or 2 messages. I really enjoy joining, and I'm very happy to be a lion. I should have been a lion for a long time, but it's never too late. This time around, because what Lion is doing, I mean, Lion Club International, what they are doing align with my vision, because I'm already doing something in my community. Then I believe Lions Club International is a platform I can collaborate with, I can leverage on to do more in my community. So I think I enjoy being a lion, then I am ready to serve humanity. And together we serve better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're glad to have you. Welcome on board.
Which club is Lion Said Dabiri from?
From Igogo Platinum.
Okay then. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. Sorry, who is Anne B? Anne B, please unmute. Anne B. Beatrice MTK Essentials. Edith. Please unmute your mics. Edith and B. Beatrice MTK. We serve.
Good evening, my DG, my great lions. Please, I'm not an intended lion. I'm an old lion from Ikorodu Metro.
Sorry, your device wasn't properly named, so I just assumed.
Thank you, an intended lion. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you for joining the session. Thank you. Beatrice MTK Essentials. Edith. Emmanuel Obarike.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Obarike Emmanuel. I'm glad to join, to be a member of Lions Club, and I've attended at least 2 or 3 meetings, and it has really helped me personally in my lifestyle and to serve humanity, which is something I'm really interested in. But the training tonight really exposed me to 1 or 2 things which I really gain a lot, and I would like it to continue more. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Which club, sir?
Yaba.
Okay, yeah.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma.
Edith, please unmute your mic. iPhone. Please unmute your mic, address us.
It is,
Osama
yes.
Blessing.
I think
Good
it is looking at it.
Okay,
evening
please
once
go ahead.
again.
Good
My
evening,
name is
iPhone.
Boluwaji. My name is Boluwaji Popola, Lagos Eco Lions Club, and attending
Lagos
Lions
what?
Eco.
Lagos Eco. Okay.
Yeah, Eco Lions. Yeah.
Lagos Eco.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the seminar. I think yes, actually impactful, and I gain a lot of messages and benefits, which is part of my habit in what I do in my own capacity. So I feel I've not missed the road, and I've come to the right place where I can actually do try my best through the collaboration and support of the Lions Club as well. Thank you very much, and I'm grateful.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay,
Good
Edith, you have
evening.
unmuted. Good evening.
Good evening in Lionism.
We say
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Edith from Yaba Centennial. Yeah, the training was interesting, it's educative, and I also learned more today, and I get to discover Lions. Lagos doing is the first Lions Club in Nigeria that I don't know before. So it's interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other new lion in the house? Please unmute your
Program
mic
this
and
time.
just. Okay, in the absence of any other new lion in the house, I would like to call on Lion Shina Agbeluyi. So please give us the vote of thanks as we shut down the seminar. Thank you. Zone Chair, sir.
In Lionism,
We serve.
together,
We serve
We serve
better.
better.
first and foremost, I need to appreciate the effort of our DG of taking a time out of no time to make sure that this meeting was, successful. At the same time, I need to appreciate the effort of our Lion leader, Idisha Obilo, and member of the Lions Club as well, because if we are not be together, there's no way the organization will move forward. Moreover, the attending members, they have already know the purpose why we are being a Lion member. And what I'm advising them to do is to make sure that they do things according to the rule and regulation, so we can be able to move the Lion clubs to the next level. And I appreciate that they take their time out of no time, because if they don't have the interest, they will not be able to squeeze their time to attend the meeting. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Together we serve better. Thank you.
We did not appreciate our region chair.
Oh, my region chair. My region chair.
So this
I appreciate you as well, my region chair. Thank you. And Lord, I've said it, my leaders, that all other members of Lions
Our
Club,
region chair is special. She cannot be all other members. She cooked this meeting. She added seasoning to it. and the thing is done now. It did not burn.
Thank you. Thank you for your correction, my DG.
My DG, no one I'm purging already.
You see?
Thank you so much.
Okay, can we have some photo shoot? I'm going to like myself. Have you taken photograph? Have you taken photograph?
Yeah, that's what I was about to just do now.
Okay, let me use my phone to cover my face.
Yes.
Let's put on our camera so that we can have the group photo.
My camera doesn't show at night.
Hey,
what is wrong with your camera? Use your phone. I use my phone to brighten my face. Pepper stroke, I don't care. Okay.
You make my day. This night.
Thank God.
Yes, there is a great impact on this.
The pictures are already ongoing.
Are you done with the picture?
You've not said cheese.
Wow.
You can't see your teeth.
Oh, wow.
Say cheese.
No, I will not put on my own mic. I mean, sorry, my own camera. I'm actually in the dark.
Frank, put on your camera.
Okay, you want to see my camera? Let me put it on so you can see. I'm sure you see where I am now. You see my camera.
Don't worry, close it.
Doctor, we know where you live. You don't have light there, no problem.
I can assure you, I've always been a monitoring person. You just monitor me. When you hear my voice, now you talk.
Mommy, so see you are there in your place. I catch you. You see how? We can't
I'm done with the pictures. Thank you all so much.
Yes,
thank you for taking your time out tonight.
Thank
you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.